What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you the technique for shading that transformed my drawing and pretty much just changed my life. It got my drawings from looking like this to looking like this. As always, I start by finding some references from Pinterest, so I'll be drawing two portraits for you today. This is a shading technique that I learned from this amazing artist called Steven Ballman. This is called the block-in technique. So the way I understand block-ins is that you basically shade in blocks. You're not trying to draw all the details, but rather you're breaking down the drawing into its values, which separates the lights from the darks. So the first drawing I'll be doing, we can see there are no hard shadows. The photo was taken with a soft light from the top front part of her face. We'll try to see how we can draw that quickly. Then I'll draw another drawing which has more complex shadows. Starting off, I sketch out the face. I draw rough shapes to understand the proportions and the placements of the features. If y'all are interested in how I draw faces step by step, check out my previous video and the link is going to be in the description. So I'm going to go ahead and apologize here, but I wasn't recording from the start of the shading. Pretty much I always start by squinting at the reference, and what this does is that it shows me the values without the details. I start to add details here in this portrait because we don't have too many values, like the shadows are not as complex and don't have too many shades. And then I'm back and forth looking at the reference, and I draw the lines where the shadow stops and the lighter part of the portrait begins. This starts to add a three-dimensional aspect to the drawing. At this point I see the top lip is darker, so I shade that part, and then the shadow from the cheek wraps around the chin. We can also see that the chin casts a shadow on the neck, which I depict softly, showing the depth in the drawing. And I go ahead and add some more shading to the nose and other parts of the face to depict the form of the face. I'm not going to add too much detail into the hair in this portrait because with the right values we can already convey the information that the hair is as dark as the darkest shadows. Finally, adding the finishing details and calling it a day. So this is a fairly simple reference, so we're going to move on to the next. So here we've already drawn out the basic shapes and features of the face. And right away, looking at the reference, you can see a hard line where the shadow starts on the face and the nose. So we sketch out that line very clearly. So we know that nothing on the shadow side is going to be lighter than anything on the light side. Then we go ahead and block that in. So that would be the initial shadow. There's still more values on the face, so our aim would be to fill in those values slowly until you have a face. really bring out the three-dimensionality of this drawing, I decided to shade out the background, which makes the face pop. Bit by bit, I add in and darken the facial features by introducing more values. Finally, I noticed that a bit of the hair was out of the shadow, so I add a bit more detail, but as you can see, there was no need to draw out the full shape of the hair, as most of it was in the dark. As long as the drawing conveys the information that is necessary, there's no need for every detail to stand out. In this case, less is always more. If you would like a full hair tutorial, please let me know in the comment section. And now I'm just adding in the finishing touches, but if you like the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.